Porsche is back this year. And wait till you see the hot car that I am previewing. I'll have that coming up in a little bit, right?
Oh my gosh, I am just loving this morning. Of course, Sam was down here earlier. Now my turn. I'm now all the way at the far end of the lower level. So that's where you're going to find Porsche. Porsche has been gone from the DC Auto Show for almost 8 years, but they are back this year, and taking front and center stage is this baby right here. It is the new 2017 Panamera. It was first introduced in 2009. A lot of changes here. I'm joined now with Jacob Harb, who is the Vice President North America for Porsche. So, Jacob, just some of the things that I was reading about the new 2017 Panamera is that it's bigger in many ways. Talk a little bit about the vehicle itself, starting with the wheelbase and then moving your way up.
So the size is pretty much the same overall, but you're right, we did stretch the wheelbase. So you do have better performance and better passenger space. So it is a sleeker, newer design, a fully redesigned Panamera. The back was a little polarizing in the past. I think now this looks more like a traditional Porsche in terms of it being almost like a four-door 911, and we couldn't be prouder of this car.
So wider, the windshield sets back a little bit. I'm going to get in the passenger side. Why don't you pop in this side? We'll talk a little bit about the horsepower. Again, first introduced in 2009, this Panamera. What is different in terms of the inside of the car? Because
the inside, I think, is one of the best interiors we've ever had. Actually, probably the best interior we've ever had. Performance, it's a Porsche.
Right.
So the turbo has 550 horsepower. It's literally the fastest sedan on Earth.
Fastest sedan on Earth. I love it.
Yeah.
And on top of that, without the luxury inside, it's almost like a luxury sedan. You don't even think that you're in a sports car when you're sitting inside.
So we always think of this as a four-door sports car, but it is a luxury sedan. If you look at all the appointments, the leather dash, this is a 12.3-inch screen. Technologically, this is the most advanced car we've ever made, which is saying something for Porsche.
Right.
So the stat I always like to use is this has 100 million lines of code in the car. A Boeing 747 has about 15 million lines of code.
I can tell you, from the years that I've done auto shows, I've driven a couple of Porsches before, and they are like no other vehicle.
Exactly.
It's on my wish list, guys. What does this one do 0 to 60 in?
The turbo is 3.4 seconds. This is a 4S. This is 4 seconds 0 to 60.
That is so sweet. Okay, what do you want folks to leave here knowing about Porsche? You guys were gone for a number of years. What do you want the experience to be?
We are always about the pinnacle of the automotive industry, so come check us out. I think people think of Porsche as being a little too expensive or a little too out there. We do have a 2-liter Macan now that starts at $47,500. So we have opened up the brand. You should go see your local dealers.
Okay, so a lot of folks maybe can't afford a Porsche, but you can certainly come down here, guys. Take a look. Thanks a lot, Jacob. Come down here, take a look. Do like me, at least put it on your wish list, and just